You already know the Lethal Company Ironman challenge, where you try to visit every planet once and in order without dying. I asked you all in my first attempt with Nico how I can make the challenge more difficult, and while I will get to those soon enough, I wanted to execute on my original vision for upping the difficulty and introduce the Hardcore Ironman challenge. The Hardcore Ironman challenge has the same rules as the original run, but every moon must be eclipsed. And unlike my duo Ironman with Nico, I will be doing this run solo like I originally envisioned. The eclipse weather makes the run a lot more difficult because it allows outdoor enemies to spawn the moment you start landing your ship. So that means dogs, giants, and sandworms are fair game the moment you touch down. There are two ways you can guarantee an eclipse on each moon. The first can be done in vanilla, so if you want to try this challenge without downloading mods, you can re-roll your weather by landing on the company building, taking off, exiting your game, and loading your save back up until you get the eclipse weather condition on your desired moon. Otherwise, for those who are down to use at least one mod for quality of life purposes, you can download the Eclipse only mod by Stormy Tuna. This is the only mod I'll be using for my runs. If you don't like that, then you can go make your own video. Speaking of which, I'd like to shout out Super Sega for actually trying the Hardcore Ironman run before I even got to it myself. I saw his video the other day, and I was not only flattered to be featured in a video like I was in his, but I was also grateful that someone liked my challenge enough to not only make their own video on it, but also make the challenge their own. That's the whole reason why I come up with these challenges in the first place. I'm not trying to show you all how much of a gamer I can be. I'm trying to present ways to approach the game that can be so fun that you feel compelled to try them for yourself. So I'm glad this Ironman challenge is one that you all seem to enjoy, and because of the feedback I'm getting, I'll be focusing more on putting some Ironman content out moving forward. If you want to keep up with the Ironman challenges, please subscribe to the channel, and if you want to keep up with the mod showcase videos that I've been doing for this past week, please show my friends Nico and Betsy some love, as they'll be continuing to post their POVs of our bosses versus interns run, while I pivot back into the challenges that brought you all to my channel in the first place. But that's all I have for the intro. Thank you all for the support you have shown my friends and me so far. Let's finally jump into my first attempt at the Hardcore Ironman challenge. It's kind of a crazy one, so I hope you enjoy. Alright everyone, I'm gonna now start that Hardcore Ironman challenge where every moon is eclipsed. I will be playing a modded version of Lethal Company in order to do this, but the only mod I'm going to have installed is the Eclipse only mod by Stormy Tuna. I've also made the route random mod too if you want to go to random planets. But yeah, that's the only mod I'm going to play with. Oh, just kidding. Looks like I need the Bepinex. So let's go get Bepinex. Don't know why it didn't come with the dependency, but now it should be good, right? I mean, it said wrong version of Bepinex, but I think we'll be okay. It said that before with other mods, and it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna play on LAN, just so people don't accidentally join my session, you know? Not that it happens very often, but let's not have that happen at all. Start a new file. I mean, I will be cutting and editing this video, so I guess there's still ways to show that I might not be doing this properly or whatever, or that I might have mods helping me, but it don't really matter. I know what I'm doing. So, again, with the Hardcore Ironman, we're going to try to go to every moon at least once and in order. So let's go start with experimentation. Probably not going to talk a bunch as soon as we land. Actually, I forgot. Let's do the flashlight thing, right? Do I want to do a flashlight actually? I think not actually. We did the flashlight in the duo Ironman because I had a second person to help with getting items and stuff, but this time with it being eclipsed, it might be a little too dangerous for me to even afford that inventory slot. I'm going to need all the inventory space as possible and be able to carry as much as possible whenever possible. So let's just do that. Nothing, it's eclipsed. Going to be a little bit quiet for dogs and wary of sandworms and objects. Okay, we get to the ladder safely. That's good. Great start already. I think we're gonna use the pipe as well to get to and from the ship. What was that glass breaking sound? That's kind of odd. Nothing down here. No door that way. I mean, if it just pushes me to the fire escape, that would be okay too. We're looking for 10 objects in here. Nothing crazy. Don't think there's gonna be anything in here, but we're gonna run it in anyway. Alright. It'll be a pretty easy map to clear if it's gonna be like this. It's more ambient sounds. Like this is the only way to go. Now I'm kind of regretting not getting a flashlight. Let's go try the fire exit, because if it's gonna be this far already, then I'm not gonna want to be able to bring it back that way. And then I'm gonna have to bring it up to the fire exit as well later. Time is of the essence on these maps. It said max value of 819, but it might not be an actual value of 819. I'm thinking probably gonna be closer to 200 or 300 max value. We'll see on the performance report what the real value is. Wait, am I recording? Okay, yeah, I'm getting paranoid, but make sure that I am. I only play on one monitor, so you know, gotta make sure. Oh, okay. So the apparatus is like right here on the other side of this. Good to know. Not the clipping variant. Oh, this doesn't weigh anything, so I'll carry it for now. Oh, don't know how I didn't see that. But we can... Wait, where's the exit? Up here again? I didn't have to run it all the way back, but it's fine. Got something on the board. Oops, a little inefficient with those jumps. We're gonna keep going this way for now. Oh wait, I think that was everything this way, right? Unless there's a door over here. Another loot room. Nice. Flask. I'll bring that back. I thought I heard a flask earlier. Like maybe I heard it's... Okay, well that's a cue to be a little bit more safe. I don't know how much I want to commit to this with the thumper right there. Considering that that might be a start that I'm okay with, you know. We're not going to deviate too far. I need to get about like 300 per map in order for this to work. In order for this to work best, I just need like one really good inventory every time. Nice. I don't know if I can make that jump with this cash register, but okay. Do I try it? I think I do actually. Wait. I have plenty of time too. Okay. I could probably use these rock formations somehow. Not entirely sure how. I probably could have used it to go up the pipe. Cause I could climb up the ladder and then... What's it called? I climbed up the ladder, jumped on that boulder, then jumped across maybe, but I didn't even realize that would be an option. Not too worried about dogs, I'm more worried about sandworms. I might cry if I die on this. And the stakes are so high when it's Eclipse. Like when I was doing the duo Ironman with Nico, it was so chill. Can't even chill outside though. Okay, cool. Whew. It was a little intense, I would say. The apparatus and the cash register and the flask and the tattered metal sheet. That is a great way to start the run. I'm actually like shaking a little bit. How much is that? 176 plus 80. 256 from experimentation. Not bad given the circumstances, and I barely made it back in time too. Could have got that last one, but I saw the sandworm on the terminal. Or not the terminal, but whatever this screen is. Ooh, what a spicy start to the run. I might have to chill before that one, man. Or after that one. I don't know if I can take that kind of intensity. Oh, very intense when you do it solo. So the reason the video ends here is because that first run was so intense for me that I ended up having my first Lethal Company induced panic attack. I had to step away from my computer and kind of just chill for a bit, and in doing that I fell asleep and woke back up to real life obligations like work and rent or whatever. I was a little bummed that I didn't get to see how well I could do in one go, but I do still have the save file and will be continuing my run as soon as my work weekend is over. So if you want to see how this run ends, please subscribe to the channel for updates, and until then, please go try the challenge for yourself and let me know how you do. I hope you all have a good day, and I wish you all the best of luck in your hardcore scrap collecting endeavors.